ship we get? The Mantis B. Okay. Per request. Of course, the amount of course one's on board. I almost feel like it should be mandatory. If the ship is named after somebody, they get to be on board. Welcome, 7th on your own ship. All right. Let's talk about the Mantis B. So the Mantis B gets sort of a lot of comparisons to the Crystal B because it's kind of bonkers. Hi, Tic Tac, how are you? As a 4-person teleporter, it starts with 2 shields. It has drone control with a defense drone, boarding drone. We got Mantis pheromones. We're going to get crew kills. This thing is oozing money. But it has a problem. It's a fairly substantial problem. That is, 2 Mantis can't fix anything. They repair at half speed, so essentially you only have 1 person fixing things. And we have this little area of the ship here, this little O2 door system. If this catches on fire, burns down, essentially you get soft lock. Like, you cannot bring the Mantis down here to do a repair. If you're out of oxygen. So finding crew is paramount. Yeah, we don't have a way of dealing with Zoltan shields. We can make up for lost scrap, like in the early sector. It's really just trying not to get stuff on fire. Trying to get stuff on fire. And then also, this defense drone has a blind spot in this portion, so missiles coming from here have a tendency to hit the front of the ship, which is our shields and our drone control. Yeah. Alright, actually this should be on hard mode, because I was doing some testing for somebody. Hard mode enabled. Let us begin. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the Rebel fleet can catch up. Oh yeah, somebody was having some issues with their game. There was like deselecting. And so I was trying to figure out how to replicate it. But there was like a keyboard command that got stuck, which seemed to be the case. Upgrade your doors will greatly reduce the chance of fire spreading between rooms and will significantly slow border movement. Alright. Alright, exit. It's a little bit forward. We got no nebula jumps. Let's see what we do get. So yeah, we can't interact with Zoltan shields at all. Alright, on a ship retained near a small rebel station. Sensors indicate a storage vessel for military goods. Alright, so that has hacking, it has a missile, and it has an ion. I don't know if hacking means that this is a Lido. Any new in the games on the horizon are sticking to win streaks for a while? Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do some win streaks for a while. Ideally, the defense drone takes down this missile and we're safe. Ideally. Yeah, that was heading for shields. That would be bad. Medbay. Nice! Okay, that's a good miss. Medbay shouldn't be a problem here. Ooh, that does actually look like an Artemis. That's not good. So we're just currently in holding mode right now. Okay, 2. Nice. Good job, Artie. 3 for 3. We're not training. I'm waiting for this fight to become safe so I can send my boarding drone and have an 80% chance that it's going to be able to kill the ship. If it lands in piloting, it won't. But I need the defense drone to keep shooting down these missiles. So that's going to be taking precedence. Like, I could send it over and do some microwing stuff. Actually, that's probably correct, because I don't need this online. I don't need this online. Oh, that's actually a really good place for it to land. Excellent. Well, these two people ideally aren't going to be our pilots and our engine. They're just going to be our boarders. I guess we could, though, but this is fine. Deep power, bring back on. Come on, Steven. Good, Steven. Punch down that missile. Or don't. Like, that was a straight shot. Okay, the ion's offline. There. Okay, now we have a problem. Now we have a problem. So it shot down 3 missiles, we've taken 2. See, look how slow they're doing that repair. Okay, doors isn't bad. Four missiles. Pretty gross. Alright, but they're out of missiles now. So you were wondering why you're hesitant? Like, people are like, 2 shields, defense drone, how great is this? 8 damage. We took 8 damage in a fight despite having all these amazing defenses. Alright, we're just gonna speed hack this because it's gonna take a while. Actually, I could have just deployed this earlier and maybe I got the missile offline faster. So the only thing this robot can do is punch their drone, or hacking down, because it can't repair the breach here. This takes a while. So yeah, we're done with Dark Souls. I still retain like mixed feelings about that game. There's aspects I really like about it, and then there's parts I can't believe they made that. I think the level designs for the most part is really cool. Like how all the stuff like intersects with each other is really interesting. All the little nooks and crannies and hidden stuff is fun, except that there's quite a bit of hidden areas. I found out that there's a place called Ash Lake, and I was like, oh, what's that? They're like, oh, you gain access through the giant hollow. I'm like, and where's that? They go, oh, it's behind an illusionary wall that's in a room that you found through an illusionary wall. It's just like, are you for real? Hey! Station storage for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to your ship. Okay. So we have something that can destroy Zoltan shields, provided we get 40 scrap to get it online. Provided. No, that's a pretty strong first jump. Can't complain. We are looking for a store, though, because I do want crew. Alright, I'm gonna... So normally, I can sell the boarding drone and the Mantis pheromones to essentially buy any crew I want to be safe. So normally I start spending extra money on engines to hope that we get a little bit better dodge, or we can just get away from fights. There could be something said about upgrading, keeping money to upgrade medbay. Yeah, I'm gonna reject your offer. That's unfortunate. So another missile. This could easily be another Artemis, by the way. Could easily be another Artemis. All right, get a little 2v1. Nice. So we're trying to get in a couple hits before they have a chance to set up in those rooms. And that's how we actually were able to kill one. Alright, and we can just do a quick switch out. Nice. Now that the ship is empty of hostiles, you search and eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. It's Fish. Now, ideally we would have picked up an NG, but a third crew member now, hello Camel, does allow us to repair the oxygen, because we have a third body to help chain repairs. Really important. I'm doing well. Camel, you get to be, you also get to be a mantis. Everybody's a mantis. That's a fish. That's now a camel. Human, camel, Core Sigma. I definitely had, like I said, some different expectations when it came to Dark Souls, like how it would play out. I found that the non-boss fights, those portions of the game felt like those were harder, or they just were like more frustrating to deal with. An automated ship pursued a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. Maybe we're good. Alright, we're relatively safe. We just need the boarding drone to not land in their piloting. We'll put this other member in shields to give a buff. Perfect. Alright, this is good. Once I know I'm safe, like speed hacking drones are a little bit funny. Yeah, so for the most part, like I found like getting engaged with the boss fights wasn't like as annoying, with a couple of exceptions, as like getting to the boss fights. I was kind of thinking how it differs from, say, like a roguelike, such as this, where... Alright, now we can because this is 2-powered. So it's never going to get back online. Where like a roguelike, you're like, oh, I had to learn this boss fight, but you had to go through enemies, but normally those are like randomly generated. You sort of have the ability to bypass. Most of those enemies aren't, like, going to kill you. Dark Souls is not that way. All those enemies have the potential of essentially killing you when you're in those areas. When we were doing the DLC, getting up to Mantis, and the mage that hits you for about 85% of my health. I probably could have switched to a different armor, but you had to find, like, the shortcuts. Like, that was the thing. What is happening? Alright, from now on, I'm just gonna let 7th name all of our ships. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. Hi, Faith. Alright, so we now have a Flak 1 Burst 1 starting weapons pretty good. That's actually not pretty good. That's ridiculous. We can almost get one of them online. Yeah, because we're getting crew kills, which we haven't gotten in those 2 auto ship fights. You normally can get like really good stuff. This ship can roll very fast. It's just this here and this here. Like those are the 2 weaknesses. Got to be careful though. It's easy to get overconfident. FTL likes it when you're overconfident, and then it brings you back down to earth. Intelligent life forms. No match in our database. Investigate. Communicate peacefully. Never bring them on board to sell. There is a chance we get an NG here, though, by the way. What is happening? None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. It's like having the in-laws over for Thanksgiving. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcibly nudges you away from the ship. Seems wants you to follow them. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG crash site. Inside, you're able to find and reactivate an NG. Nice. Okay. So that's interesting. Welcome aboard, Faith. That's how that works. So we've had 4 jumps and gotten 3 items so far. No, we've gotten 4 items. We've gotten 2 Mantis. We've got a Mantis, an NG, a Flak, and a Burst. Yeah, I guess you're gonna be flying this thing. So let's fix this really quick. We'll send you out here, you there, you back, and you there. Nice. You found the crystal homeworlds? I don't think so. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons. So we can get essentially the Flak online to start taking down Zoltan shields for us. Also, then we're less reliant on the boarding drone to take down drone ships. Immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us, we're being chance at double rewards. Okay. Sure. Alright, we're just gonna overpower them and try and win as fast as possible. No more life signs are detected on the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. We got stealth weapons and another 17 scrap. Okay. Join Foolish Meat Sack Human Preferred. Alright. I will see what I can do. Go add you to the list. Actually, well, you're now at the top of the list because we picked up so much crew. Kurumi? Hope I'm saying that correctly. This run is ridiculous. This run is ridiculous. Yes. That is correct. This is like making up for that, Federation encrypted. Rebel ship has terrorized the locals. Sure, go looking for them. Hi, that is them. 3 crew? Okay, pretty safe fight. Yeah, it's like everything... That Zoltan run, to tell you how bad it was, that Zoltan run, by entering Sector 7, we were around 500 scrap behind on that Zoltan C run. Sector 7 was amazing. It was 444 scrap. Okay. Sure. So I think my free item button on my computer is stuck somewhere. I'll try and fix that at some point in time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Crow's cheating again. I don't need to cheat. Alright, yeah, I can't actually get that online yet, but I'm now less inclined to go for a store. Alright, I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4. I got about 5 jumps left in this sector, so we can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna do that, so we can go 4. What is stealth weapons? So all non-beam weapons, that's been deleted, Thomas. All non-beam weapons reduce your cloaking time. Stealth weapons makes it so that none of your weapons reduces your cloaking time. Well, you know, we're trying to do the best we can with this run right now, Thomas. I'm trying to stay super focused, doing what I can with the little that I've gotten. Okay, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, worst case scenario. We can go 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5, 6, 7, a bunch of stuff. Did you see the amount of carry? All right, pay their toll. I am not. Snivy also wants to get on board. Hi, Snivy. It's quite all right. Oh, it's one of these? Yes, I reject their offer. What's weird is 2 drone ships. Like, we killed 2 drone ships to get 2 things as well. I reject their offer. Mantis and an NG. You will regret this decision. Like, we could train, but... Just making sure everything's fine. Cocoa Point, yeah. Stop! Stop it! Did FTL get broken while I wasn't playing? Did that happen? Did that happen? 4, 5, 6, 7 free items in this game. Seven free items on 7th ship. Yes. Carry more. Yeah, pretty... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the store, see if it has hacking. Okay, I don't need stealth weapons. Only natural mission would be getting free stuff. What am I supposed to keep? This? Is that right? Like, I might as well keep the pheromones. I might as well keep the pheromones, because I don't need to sell them. Well, except I could buy backup battery. We can basically kill the flagship now. We're pretty much kill the flagship ready. It's stupid close. What is Lifeform Scanner? Slug's ability essentially just mirrors what a Lifeform Scanner does. You get to see what biological entities are on enemy ships, even in nebulas. Federation, sure, let's investigate. Quest marker, add it to your map. Really? In this sector? I think we'll actually upgrade sensors before we get there, provided we get 2 scrap from this next jump. Two ships within range. Hey, chance at double rewards here. Okay. Chance at double rewards here. Sure hope we get them. We know more life signs. 21 scrap. Don't do it. Don't you dare give me anything. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that looks like 6. I think we're good. Don't drink the fuel. Quest! You arrive at the sector, a small outpost being bombarded by an automated drone. Gross! Why you gotta be that way, drone? Oh, we're safe. Of course we're safe. We're safe! Chat, we're safe. Should I go burst here? Is burst more likely to actually land? I think we all know the answer to that. I can't imagine Crow opening his own comms yelling, I don't... Don't you give me anything, don't you? No, don't! Like, that would be silly. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I could regale you with, like, all the skills and prepping and things that you need to do for an FTL run, but, like, this is obviously absurd at this point. Already. I mean, we picked up 4 weapons, 2 crew, and an augment. So some of you might go ask about hacking as our system versus cloaking. Because cloaking is safer, right? Like, typically, your concern is things like the drone surge and the laser surge. If we get enough stuff, like, we'll be fine. Because we're going to get a crew kill. This helps set up crew kills a lot easier for us in a lot of fights. It gives us control of rooms, and, like, you can normally... Like, the drone surge could be bad, but you can mitigate it by taking down the laser, like, prioritizing that coming offline. Sorry, I needed a moment there. With the threat gone, you contact the Federation outpost. They respond, our location has been compromised. Take everything you can, and please drop our survivors off at the next station. 1 soldier offers to stay and fight. Heavy Laser Mark II, Maria. But the requests currently are for 2 humans. Okay. Okay, continue. That's our new pilot. That's our person on engines. They're not trained, though. I don't know what to say. To the exit. Continue. Sure. Have 5 missiles. Get a reactor upgrade. Nice. That's excellent. Next sector. Mantis controlled or Zoltan controlled? Typically you want Rocket's it's all green. I don't know. Could be civilians, though. Is that better than heavy laser? Probably. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a couple nebula jumps. Bounce around through here. I was like, yeah, easy Mantis sector, but we actually have, like, bonkers weapons. Pulsar. Hi there. Gross. We're gonna hack their weapons in a pulsar. I want this fight over as fast as possible. I could flash shields. That's unfortunate. Now that the ship has been empty of hostiles, he searched it and eventually find a prisoner which is joined the crew. That's welcome aboard. Hi. Hi. Yeah, remember how I took 8 damage that jump? Yeah, it was terrifying. Okay. Yes, we are now a 4 Mantis boarding ship. Yeah, have anything, Dark Souls. There was so much I missed, and there's, like, so much I just flat out didn't understand. Like, I had no idea what the point of covenants were. Because I joined a covenant, and then I joined another one, and then I joined another one. Didn't seem to change much of anything. Yeah, beat Gwyn yesterday. Took, 2 attempts to kill Gwyn. That's a little bit unfortunate. I did not see that you had stopped doing your job. Okay. 18 scrap. Yeah, So I didn't know about covenants. I looked up what the heck the Drake sword was, because like everybody seemed to keep talking about the Drake sword. I was like, oh, okay, now I know what it is, and it's very silly. The dragon on the bridge over Undeadburg, the one that just kept like sending fireballs, you essentially sit there and shoot its tail for a very long period of time, and it'll eventually drop a Drake sword, which is an incredibly powerful early weapon. Black Knight's Halberd is OP. Knife rates go? Well, I would say, I mean, if you watched everything, Ornstein and Smoke were easily the hardest fights. That one took me the longest out of all of them. I mean, that was pushing close to 5 hours. Store. Don't we agree before the store? I don't know inherently what I'll get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gain items, offer set items. Yeah, you join, complete task, and assume you, e.g. you join cat 1, you put a ring on. Yeah, I totally never saw the cat. The cat we saw later in the game, I was like, I don't know where that thing's even from. Yeah, this is relatively safe. That fights were, I couldn't definitely understand why. Of course, I didn't realize you had to have humanity to summon anyone. Because I didn't know. Which also is why I wasn't particularly invaded. I didn't know you had to have humanity for people to invade you. Yay. 18 scrap. Alright, oh, there's another store. I mean, I can think of things we might want. Clone Bay. Long-range scanners, so I can get money. That's good. Is Clone Bay the right call here? Like, it's... I got money. Okay, is there, ooh, you. That would require 20 scrap of piloting if you're the event that I think you are. Because we're being, like, super greedy at this point. Because we're gonna be super greedy at this point. I guess I don't need the boarding drone now. It has some blue options. Okay, I'm just gonna go this... Oh, I have a clone bay! I have a clone bay! So I don't need the blue option anymore. Right. Right. Let's just go get those repairs then. Ideally, I don't have to come back here. The game doesn't tell you so much stuff like you max... You want a stat is 50. I don't know if I crossed 50. I think I pushed 45 on strength. Like, I have no idea. I didn't know anything about miracles. I didn't know anything about, like, the spells. And how to essentially do that kind of stuff. No, this is a 10 category right now. Okay, so this event, 2 pirate ships lurking, they remain unaware of your presence. You're able to get scanners, at least identify their cargo. 1 is fuel supplies. We get a lot. If we get a crew kill, we get way better rewards. We get way better rewards. Okay, so as long as we have 2 shields up, we're completely safe. I spared Priscilla? I mean, she didn't attack me. That run, I actually am doing a cleric run. Curious to see how that's gonna go. I mean, it's progressing much faster. Uh-oh. So, they got this weapon online because we punched down their clone bay. Which means we are now susceptible to danger, and I don't want this blowing up my clone bay. I did not find Ash Lake. I did not find the Great Hollow at all. With ship in one piece, you're able to salvage most of the fuel party, supplies, and the Iron Storm clears, and you can jump away. 5 fuel, 20 scrap. Alright, we're gonna need to refresh some crew here. But, like, I'm doing, I have a second playthrough right now, and I'm using a guide to try and find all the things that I didn't. If I missed it, I don't feel like it's spoiling so that I know where they are. So I'm gonna try and do a lot of stuff that I didn't. Can't buffer point that up yet. Stop your fuel. Might be okay. We might get away with it. Alright, next. Of course, it should be pointed out that getting the free crew, while it's good for us, it does actually lower the score, because normally it takes, like, detracts from the amount of scrap you get. Just putting that out there. Hi. I can potentially take damage from this. Being played very, very safe. Plus, we get training. Give me a surrender offer. Do I care about surrender offers? No. Probably not. So what I really should be doing, crew day, able to take the extra fuel out of storage, is like 2 crew. Essentially let them try and take the brunt of the deaths early on in terms of my clone bay. So I have like 2 that are going to be highly skilled. And use that benefit. Fight Gwendolyn. No, I did not. Hey, Blood Lad, how are you? Look at my ship. Look at my ship in Sector 2. If my clone bay is destroyed, then it doesn't bring them back. Yeah, apparently I went to the catacombs crazy early. So, yeah, we picked up Heavy Laser 2, Flak 1, Burst 1, Chain Laser, Stealth Weapons, an NG and 2 Mantis in Sector 1. Oh, and a firebomb. Yeah, I forgot about the firebomb. And if this is Will, what Farb did? What did Farb do? What did Farb do? Did he ask for something and get it?
Oh, Bloodline. Thanks for the 8 months, baby. Thanks for modding my chat, too, man.
What did he ask for?
Doing the shit for me. I appreciate it all, dude.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Here's the free scrap arm, guys.
Free scrap recovery arm's the best kind of scrap recovery arm. Definitely attack the pirates. Hi. Hi, pirates. How are you? With the crew dead, you get to search the ship and find military-grade weaponry. Take what looks to be the most useful. Good job. Good job, crew. That was definitely the most useful thing you found on that ship. Good job. I'm proud of you. So why Clone Bay now? We just want the teleport Healy thing. Yeah. I really should get the other weapons online. Is there a point to the store right now? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have to, somebody has already requested a human. Oh no. Okay, sure. I get a ship that legit can't actually hurt me. Nor can we train on it, but... I should get the flak online next. I mean, I was just getting buffer points and padding out, like, blue options. I actually don't even know if I want that flak, because it, I like targeted projectiles. I mean, 2 flaks and a beam weapon, sure, because the beam weapon doesn't miss, kind of makes up for it. But I probably would go like flak burst 1 heavy, which is like a ridiculous thing to be able to do. Be like, I could use this flak, but I don't have to. I can be a little bit more choosy about my weapons. 12 scrap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good. So actually we could train here. Let's go ahead and do that, because we're the good guys. So essentially we're just training evasion right now, so we can get max dodge. It's a good thing. So yeah, Dark Souls. What other things do I want to talk about Dark Souls? Okay, favorite fight in Dark Souls was the Knight in the DLC. I loved that fight. It was a cool looking fight. There is nothing cheap about it. It was perfectly designed in that, yeah, at the later stages you would get 2-shotted, but you could learn the movesets early on because he wasn't doing as much damage then. So essentially you could learn the fight. Yeah, Notorious. You could learn the fight before you had to get like serious. Like, you couldn't make mistakes. So I thought that was really cool. And his power up meant you could heal up, so like each time you were just essentially doing like another a small boss fight. So I thought that was really, I really liked all the DLC fights. They're definitely more of my favorite ones. each one was challenging. There were several fights that I won the first time I fought them, 4 or 5 of them. Let me double check. So Gwyn took 2, 4 Kings took 1, Gaping Dragon 1, Pinwheel was 1, Butterfly was 1. Butterfly I picked up pretty late though. Most of them didn't. Let's see. Other ones that didn't like even take double damage attempts: Asylum Demon, Iron Golem, the Fire Sage, which is pretty much that. The Stray Demon, which again is the exact same fight. Again, that didn't take many times. How do you like Mantis? Mantis on my ship? Well, they're alright. They get the job done. They're very good at punching things. Unless you're referring to the Mantis fight. Which, that fight was also, like, that was really cool. Mantis in Dark Souls. 4 Kings hurts my brain. They suck for me really bad. Yeah, so apparently it's all about just rushing them down. And I had damage. Because I got that sword. Which, like, it was really weird having that sword. Because apparently it's like a speedrun item. Like that, at least it used to be like that. That speedruns were almost like completely determine your ability to get that drop early on. Yeah, I didn't spend that much time in the forest. Yeah, speedrun item. So it really kind of, there are times where it's just like, am I actually good? Is it just the weapon? I sometimes sort of felt overpowered, particularly in some of the later fights. Not in the DLC though. Well, no, that's not true, because the dragon fight, where I was just straight up tanking stuff at that point without even really having tank armor. So my, like, okay, we're drinking. Nice. GG's. Okay, so we're pretty much done with that. Also, Flak is better here for taking down the shields. I really didn't use that much, like, upgrading stuff, to be honest. I mean, I did my axe, and then I did my sword, but I didn't really touch, and my chest plate, but nothing else. I never upgraded boss souls into weapons, because I didn't know how that even worked. Like, no one asked for boss souls, so I was just like, oh, I guess I can't do it. But apparently you had to, like, get a specific item, upgrade it to a certain level, and then they'll take boss cells. I was like, oh, yeah, I would figure that out. Right. Which I've done on my current run. Crew dead, extra fuel out of storage. Alright, so we're not running out of fuel anytime soon. How much is it? 45. Can I wait? Well, well, you just don't even know. I kind of get why, you know, they have different materials, do upgrades, except slabs are incredibly rare. But you just don't even have you don't know what weapon does what thing if you're playing blind. Some of them might be able to be used, I think, in multiple upgrade systems. Other ones can't. So yeah, like the idea that you had to upgrade a very specific item a certain way so that it could be used with a boss soul, like, okay. It'd be one thing that you had to even think out what items those were, and the amount of resources it would take to do that so that you could hit enough items that they finally ask you for it. It did seem like a lot of the game was really based on this notion that the community was going to figure this out. Like, it wasn't going to be one person figuring out. Like, the community would get together and then, you know, like the soap aspect. Okay. Oh, well, a couple of the bosses showed up, right? Like, Capra Demon showed up in a different area. Alright, fight's over. Bum, 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 bum. You fought the same boss 3 times. They made some minor variations on him. Just consumed by the flame. It's kind of an... Saw a vagrant. I have no idea. That doesn't seem to ring a bell. I didn't see Big Hat Logan. And then I was just like, where's Big Hat Logan? They're like, oh, you get him in the area of Sen's Fortress, like where the boulder goes through, and apparently I just flat out walked by him without seeing him. If you see a okay, let me chat. If you learn anything from my channel, learn this. If you have been kidnapped or imprisoned by snake people and a very decided unsnake person comes waltzing through the same time after one snake person gets run over by a boulder, it probably is a good idea to say something so maybe you get rescued. Throwing that out there. I didn't lose Logan, I just never found him. That's not the same thing. Zoltan Cruiser, NG Escort. Hey, you have 2 shields. That's kind of not allowed. You have a clone bay, though, so your medbot dispersal system doesn't work. And it's still not going to overpower 4 Mantis. Like, that's not how this works. That's right. I mean, that's just math. 58 health. A very rare creature. I mean, there were certain things that like had like an item if you killed them and they vanished. You had to like chase them down. Oh, you know what I need to do? Like, shoot the clone bay. But you're baby the whole time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna play like another Dark Souls game. Pretty sure. Everyone keeps saying like your favorite Dark Souls game is the first one you play. Also, I think the second one doesn't have like the ability to kick people, and that's a tragedy. Like a large amount of souls, huh? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Do we do a heat check? Do we see how greedy we are? That we dive? No reason to do this at all. Someone else's world. Okay. Uh-huh. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, because the next fight is actually a little bit dangerous, we'll do this. Yeah, missed it. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, you searched and eventually found a prisoner who wished to offer to join your crew. Okay. Sure. Go be in shields, I guess. They're quite rare. I sent a screenshot to my fiance and a friend of ours, and one. That's what the heck it was. It's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so there's room for exactly one more. What can I do with 24 scrap? So we're gonna go ahead and buy this, so I can eat like a stray missile if need be, if that happens to be the case. I should still stick a Mantis indoors in case we do get boarded. Because it's so rare. That's understandable. Hi. 1, 2, 3 crew. Okay. And a med bay. Huh, that's an interesting choice. Oh! Go get some sleep, but thank you for stopping by. Oh, no. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna weaken them up like a lot. Like a lot. Well, actually, can you finish it off before their weapons even fire? Nice. Okay, that's ideal. Fuel party. I mean, 26 is quite a bit of fuel. Yes, it's true. Why is my FTL charged already? Because I killed the ship fast enough? Wow, so that's like so rare. It essentially gives me... Okay. I would have thought I would... Don't get out in here because I don't have level 6 engines in time, but... We're gone. Alright, Zoltan homeworlds or Zoltan controlled? A little miss going off. Alright. ISB timing is randomized. You can get away with less than level 6 engines. I know level 6 engines is almost like a certainty, but I only had like level 4. Maybe it was really delayed. Anyways. Hey, Twinge. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... Where do I get over to here? You. See, that's where it's kind of gross. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9, 10. I think that's best. Intruders on board. Rude. Alright, what is the safest way to do this? Because that could be a small bomb, blows up my clone bay. I'm very sad. I got Trip Mantises on board. I mean, we could just hack their teleporter. But that's gonna send 3 Mantis back over. That causes me problems. What? Okay, I did that all sorts of wrong. Is what I did. Dun, dun. So they're not gonna join them in the... Really? Do I hit the weapons here, or do I hit the clone bay? No, I really thought they were gonna go to weapons. Okay. I guess. Someone should probably fly this thing. How? How are you losing all the fights? Okay. We 3v1'd. No, actually, I did get to be 3v2. All right, we got the NG here. What kind of bomb is this? Oh, it's an ion. Cool. Alright, essentially the NG's there just to body the damage. Alright, NG out, you back, and then there. Because they're gonna move where the station is. Looking at some old notes you probably did need. Okay. It's probably just a rare thing to occur. Okay, NG saved. Everybody else gets to go to the no pressure spa. It'll be fine. Probably get level 2 hacking next. Then we can go increase our weapon power, so we can get that combination going. It probably doesn't really matter. Like, when you're this far ahead, you're just like, oh, I can just do whatever I want, essentially. Lead time can range from 20 to 35 seconds, which is more likely to be in the middle. Sure. Fight is unavoidable, you say. Okay. I guess this is a ship. Okay. Level 4 engines with 2-star crew manual, 229.6. I probably didn't have to take that damage. If I got my burst laser online faster instead of just like no pausing for no reason. Probably don't actually take any damage this fight. $29.6. It's one of those things where it's just It's so rare to be out of that fight before the ASB goes. Like, you just don't notice it. Unless you had, like, monster engines. So now we can dive even more aggressively. Of course, I think they only had, like, 3 crew. I did, Robert. Finished the DLC, and then we just had to fight Gwyn. That took 2 attempts. Parts of it I liked, parts of it I didn't. I liked level design, music was solid. It's hard to sort of judge like the balance aspects. Like, would a ranger have this problem in this area? Like, I struggled a lot with the areas leading up to the bosses, more so than the bosses in terms of frustration levels. I was talking with somebody else and they had the reverse. I didn't struggle, it just happened to me. Well, I apparently, I've been, like, parrying. Like, any boss, I tried to parry. Oh, no. That sounds bad. Oh, wait. So then you're, like, you're not dead. And if you can't kill yourself, then you're just stuck because you don't have a save point. That's not how it works. Oh no, you did die. Okay. I was like, were you just like caught in limbo? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a little bit... No, this fight's still fine. It's throwing me off. Like, we're so far ahead. I'm like, oh, like this ship is gonna be just like disgusting. No, it's gonna be a Sector 3 ship. It's like, oh right, it's probably fine. It's probably okay. Yeah, you can talk about anything you want. I guess it's like pretty open at this point. I started looking up some stuff because I had a lot of questions. Yeah, that was easily my favorite boss fight. I like that. I like Mantis. I like the Chaos Witch just because it was like the cleanest of the vanilla fights. I was basically giving myself a damage buff, and if you did enough damage, you were able to break the channel. Oh. Yes, I did. Pretty much just, like, tanked things at that point. Like, for the fire attacks, I was just healing through them. That was essentially the strategy I came up with. It was just like, I'll just heal through it. 18 scrap is not a substantial collection. Okay, do I go weapons? This is Zoltan sector. So, hey, Rebster. Yeah, no, this run is pretty absurd. Oh no, discovery sensors have been jammed. Doesn't actually cost me a drone part, so 5? Excuse me? 5? That's like a lot. Thanks. So the question, perhaps I have an answer. Maybe. Okay, they're running. They're running. That's what they do. They're jerks. Would you tackle Dark Souls 203 next? No. I feel like that is enough Dark Souls for me. Not that I totally hated the experience, but like, if they improved on the aspects that they improve upon, it's not enough to bring me back to play another one. Like, oh, like this is like, because there's just so much content in the first one that I could still technically just go through at this point. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's not like this character's skilled. Alright. Like, even the extent of reused bosses and stuff. Well, I mean, the first one reused bosses. So 3 bosses were reused. 2 became regular enemies, at least. Butterfly did. Capra Demon. Capra Demon was the fight I hated the most. Like, yeah, Bed of Chaos was a disappointment in terms of, like, what that thing was. Like, that for the area, that there were so many bosses leading up to it, and just the sheer disappointment of the design. But I can be like, I can kind of see they were trying something, and at least it saved your progress, versus Capra Demon, where it's like, you were dead before you even got in the room. Well, because the room is small, and because of the 2 dogs. Like, the 2 dogs are the... Like, as soon as you kill the 2 dogs, even the small room doesn't matter. And the small room wouldn't matter if you could see. Like, it's one thing to give people restrictive controls and then ask them to perform, like, a certain task. Like, I think I sort of use the example, like, Super Meat Boy gives you, like, really good controls and asks for precision jumping. Some games give you not so great controls and still kind of want precision jumping. But Dark Souls is like, alright, so here's a fight. It's going to be in tight quarters. Okay, it's going to have 2 support characters. And you're going to be blind half of the time because we stuck a tree in the middle of it and the walls are opaque. It's like, what? You can Hail Mary a firebomb over? And it's just like, but that's not a clever design. That's not... You didn't make anything interesting. You just blinded the player. Hey, it's really hard if you can't see what's going on. I know. I knew that. You didn't have to design the fight that way for me to know that. I already knew that was the thing. Ew, mind control, okay. Mind control my pilot, level 1 mind control it is. Alright, we'll run in between the rooms for a little bit. Right, well, so there's so many fights where I can't, like, my opinion on them is terrible because I killed them the first time we met. Or the second time. So, like, Pinwheel looked kind of neat, but killed the first time. Butterfly died the first time we fought. Gwen pretty much died the first time we fought. Like, they were just 1 hit away from death. I just missed a parry. But they were really close. And then, like, everybody else is like, this fight is super intense and crazy. But if you parry, then it's easy. Also, these all should have been over here already. Just... yeah. Yep. Let's try that one. Go good. I got more stuff. Yay. Well, like every fight, yeah, pretty much like any fight, I was like, if I realized if they didn't have a weapon, like you couldn't parry, but I was willing to give stuff a try. And I think like my first 2 missed, and kind of did the exact same kind of swipe that the all the knights do, and like I've killed so many silver knights while I was in Honor, and it just caught, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a thing. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to go to a pulsar. Pulsars are where bad things can potentially go wrong. Bad things can potentially happen. Also, I probably don't have to spread out my crew as much as I am. Doggo sip? Yeah. Nobody likes killing the doggo. Don't break my stuff. Did I know that? I kind of feel... Right, because I was protecting the grave. Oh, I don't remember reading that. I don't know, like, I didn't, like, pour through all the weapons, and there's areas I missed, so... There's probably... Like, that is the crazy thing. Of all, like, okay, that's a bad boss design. Like, that's a bad boss, this is camera. Sometimes, like, when I have a lock on and I roll, where I end up with my roll is completely wrong. I mean, like, 180 degrees completely wrong. Is different remembers you? I don't even remember Sif. No, yeah, I didn't meet Sif in the DLC. How did you get to 2020 without having played spoiled Dark Souls? Well, I mean, not having played it's pretty easy. You just don't play it. As far as, like, not spoiled, I mean... It came out in 2012. I probably really didn't... I'm trying to think of when I really started doing a lot of video games. Really probably wasn't around till, like, 2015, maybe 2014, so I kind of missed when its zenith. And in sort of, like, terms of Twitch, it just was, like, not a thing on my radar. And then by the time it would have been, most people were probably playing, like, Dark Souls 2 or 3. So, like, that specific game... And, like, I definitely saw some people playing, like, I'd see a fight, but that would be about it. So, like, I can recall, like, man versus game, like, doing a fight for 4 days in a row. With, like, some hound wolf. It wasn't Sif, it was a different battle. Well, nobody actually spoils anything about Dark Souls. I mean, unless you're playing Dark Souls, because there's not a whole lot of story you're just gonna sit there and talk about in a chat. It's all tactics and strategies that people want to spoil and talk about in that game. So if you're not playing it, it's not like someone's gonna walk into my group and be like, hey, so, like, we're gonna totally get a Drake sword, right? And I know what they're talking about. Like, that didn't happen. But as soon as I did start playing that, and then people started showing up, and then they started talking all sorts of aspects of Dark Souls. Like, 3 people told me about the Drake sword, and I was just like, I have no idea what that is. There was a lot of that kind of going on. .9 weight is drastically better than 25.1. Oh, okay. Which isn't covered anywhere in the game. Yeah, I guess you could go through, and I don't care. People gave me advice where to go. Most boss fights I don't want spoiled. Well, like, probably one of the highlights of the game was when I attacked Vamos accidentally. Purely on accident. And then I was just like, wait, there's that Sin guy. And then I was able to go over there, and I was right. Vamos, the blacksmith in the catacombs. Or maybe Varmos. Like, I was trying to fight, like, a pinwheel. Pinwheels. Hail them. Sure. Another mind control. Another mind controlling my pilot. That's getting annoying. So I just need 2 distractions here. No, no, don't hit the pilot. Just distract the pilot and you're done. How did you figure out the queen fight? Which queen fight are we talking about? The spider queen fight, you mean? So in front of the queen, and I was saying in my head, throw a firebomb at the queen. Well, I didn't figure out there was a princess fight while I was there. I know, like, after it, because I was looking up, like, bosses and stuff to write down names, but it never occurred to me that, like, because you can kneel. Like, I didn't attack, like, any NPC intentionally, like didn't attack me. It triggers a fight. Yeah, that's, like, not, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. I think I would have remembered. Zoltan ship, now empty of life signs, provides easy salvage. 30 scrap drone recovery arm. Hey, I get my defense drone back. Contact the refugee ship. Get more stuff. Get harder carried. Yeah, that's not gonna... You'll probably be okay. You talk to after leaving the tutorial, just give me attitude. Yeah. So, like, I clipped Vamos, and I was like, oh, no, and Vamos attacked me. I was like, all right, you just kill me, and then we're square. And then Vamos is like, no, I will have none of this. I was like, oh, no. I just got that blacksmith. This is the worst. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's that sin thing. Is this what they're referring to as? Because, again, nothing had been explained about, like, covenants at all. So that was not, like, my first thought, was, like, that covenants have sins. That's what, Priscilla? No, I did not fight Priscilla. All right, that's gone. That's gone. Yeah, I mean, the only, like, I knew humanity, because you sit at the fire, and then you try to do anything, they're like, you can't do this without humanity. Okay, so then, like, you use humanity. They're like, you can't do this if you're hollow. You can't get out of hollow. So, like, I could do that, and that was it. Like, that's all I knew about it. I didn't know that it allows you to invade until when I was trying to do the Firekeeper quest. But it allows you to be invaded. Apparently, it increases drop rates of items the higher humanity level you have. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. But, oh, I didn't get to this. I talked about, like, building stuff or whatever. There's areas, entire areas hidden between, like, the DLC, which I had to go behind the Hydra, to go to the archives, to kill a crystal, to get a pendant, to come back, or the painting, which is you had to go up the elevator, get off early, to do a jump, to walk around on a blind staircase, which there's so much blind stuff, to sit in a nest, so you went back to the asylum, so you could find a doll to come back to operate a contraption in a painting in Anon Lundo. Like, that is some Resident Evil puzzle kind of things. I did not find Ash Lake. Somebody was like, did a poster like, my favorite place was, this literally happened. They go, my favorite place is Ash Lake. I said, where's Ash Lake? And read, you get to there from the Giant Hollow. I go, where's the Giant Hollow? It's in an illusionary wall behind another illusionary wall in Blighttown. And I was just like, crazy. Aren't you trained in? Oh. All right, so this. Oh no, that's so categorically terrible. I actually found my. I was excited. Yeah, I kind of was just like, if there's not a thing there that tells me there's a hidden wall, or there's not like an archway that's blocked off looking, I was just like not gonna go running around hitting every single thing. All right, so what we're going to do, which is super waste of money, like a fantastic waste of money. Okay. So, we're gonna hire the 2 humans, even though I'm only allowed to have 1. So we're gonna hire Reinhardt. I'm gonna do this a little bit out of order, apologies, because Reinhardt is trained in weapons. So Reinhardt gets to be Snivy. And then we're going to dismiss them, so they can take over the space station. The store. The stores are yours now. And then I'm gonna go hire the other human. To get Karumi on board. Yeah, does that make sense to everybody? Does that work? All right. Well, if it's good with you, then I will add it. Commands, edit, super important. So good. Nice. Nice. All right. And then we put them on the weapons. I should probably train in weapons. I'll put them in sensors and we'll just go. Nah, they're fast enough. Like, it's such a minor inconvenience. Okay. Yes, the store ship. Sure. Sometimes there's planets there. It's fine. Have to do way less thinking? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Can I do that? 5. It'll be close. Hi there. Take me as the attacker. Sure. Like, they're gonna die. 3 Angies against poor Mantis is not, like, a thing. Alright, we can actually turn on the oxygen. That's fun. Bum, bum. Distress. Alright, I'll give you 3 fuel, but you can't tell my crew. This has got to be between us on the down low. Good. Good. I got another weapon, chat. Chat, did you see the weapon I got? That I got another one? The civilian ship. Okay. Whoa. That ship cannot hurt me. It cannot. Wow, I just did that all sorts of wrong. I just should be stated. I don't think it could have been more convoluted than that. Farm currently has 910 scrap unspent. I suggest beating that. I already beat that. I have a screenshot where I floated once 2,111 scrap. I'm good. What are you doing? I'm on a win streak. You don't do silly things like that on a win streak. You do very serious things. Very, very serious. How much? 910 scrap. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is like all the RNG from that Zoltan C run. Oh my gosh, that run. But see, that's like the run I'm gonna be proud about. Like winning this. It's like, okay, yeah, I won this run. I can't imagine how. Except I could kill the flagship in Sector 1. Hi, you find the source of a distress call. A small research station. Appears a small laboratory fire got out of small control and is threatening to destroy the small station. Their small fire suppression system is not small responding. Send your small rock crew member in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts. Well, in honor of Farb, I have to ask for scrap recovery arm. Right? That's the wrong arm, game. That's terrible. Also, I didn't sell my drone recovery arm. That's so bad. That actually does lower the score. Why? One, two, three, four. Okay, so crew kill is gonna get us out of there the fastest. Alright, we'll have all the arms. Okay, engines are maxed. That's kind of the important thing. Probably don't need that. Could have already got it online. I kind of like it. Like, I think I bought it one time when I was in, like, Sector 7. Or Sector 8. Wow, no, it does charge faster. Charges, yeah. Wow, that's excellent. Okay. BSB Ben? Yeah, actually. I got a Mantis, I got a Rock, and I even got a Zoltan. If you have a preference, let me know. Zoltan controlled, yes. Third Zoltan control sector in a row. Also, we do need to find a store because that scrap recovery arm. Actually, it's good. If we get another augment, I'm going to pitch that scrap recovery arm. You can be the pilot. Hasn't technically cost us yet because I only get fuel on that jump. Hi there. Turns out Rebel automated. Sure. That can't hurt me unless it hacks my shields. Can't hurt me unless it hacks my shields. I was really hoping not to have to use a drone part. Cool. They're not getting away, mostly because no auto ship runs after the start. Probably the most is to allow them to have more than 8 power in weapons. Non-vanilla. I don't know. Like what are the things that are dangerous? It's cloaking. It's like Zoltan shields. I don't know, you had to give them like 3 systems. Turn them into like Lanny bombers. Yeah, just put more Lanny bombers in the game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I'm still not gonna mess around with the pulsar. You can't make me. But I don't have to. You find, yes, we're getting rid of the scrap, we're gonna get rid of the, don't you dare give me another repair arm. Don't you do it. You find the source of the distress call. Yet another small research station. It appears another small laboratory fire has now once again gotten out of control and is threatening to destroy the small station. Their small fire suppression system is once again not small responding. Once again, your rock crew tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast since last sector. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fires die down. Alright, that's like useful. That's good. Yeah, just an augment. Yeah, if you have a rock crew member for the blue option. Actually, I think Repair Bot has a blue option there as well. Cool. 4 projectiles. 2, 3, 4. Aisha. Do I really want to place a Zoltan? I'm probably going to actually need the power. Okay. You're free, though. Okay, did have a Rebel 1, so I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Okay. Good. Triple reloaders? Mantis War Camp. Oh, I shouldn't got rid of that firebomb. Pledge to do what I can. Give me money on a promise. On a promise. It's totally gonna happen. Definitely gonna do the thing I said I was going to do. Sure. Thank you. Okay, so without a missile weapon, I actually can't guarantee that being a thing. Is Burst Laser Heavy one better? The answer is actually yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. Maybe go. I might go 6, 7, 8. Whoa. Those are actually pretty legit weapons, not gonna lie. It's like essentially what we were rocking. One, two, three, four. Wow, dodged nothing. Pretty much dodged nothing there. Okay, well, that happens sometimes. No! I can't take it. Defense Scrambler. If I sold the drone recovery arm, I would have gotten more money. That's 40 scrap versus this. Getting too much stuff. Well, I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. Traveling vessel, submit to crew. I don't have time for this nonsense. It's super nonsense. Hey! Not my rock. Hey, that's 5 projectiles. Yeah, I gave away like 7 of it, I think. That was part of the issue. I definitely blame the crew, though. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not gonna accept responsibilities. Okay, actually, don't break the system. Those dodges I got. Okay. Not gonna risk it again. So I need to store just to sell everything. I already have upgraded sensors. I actually don't need somebody in there. I don't. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's the plan. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes, it is. No. No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe I kill them before the weapons fire, but... Store. Hi, medbay, mind control. Yeah, take this, take that, take that. I'm still just holding on to this stuff for blue options, I guess. I mean, that's not a lot of shots. Like, I should... like, is it gonna really matter? So against, like, 4 shielded ships. Right? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying here? When 30 scrap doesn't buy you anything. Hey, Farb, how are you doing? Host the Farb. If you like FTL but hate all that horrible pausing that scrubs do, go check out the Farb. Good. Yeah, I heard somebody mention that you were scrap hoarding there. Must have been a good run. Got to 1K? Nice, nice. Conjuring scrap arms over there, yeah. I don't think Huffington no pauses FTL, but it probably could if decided to put their mind to it. Hi Hoff, how are you? Hello Huffington viewers. Welcome, welcome. What were you up to? A variety of indie games does Hoff play. Yeah, this run's been pretty absurd. Sector 1 we picked up. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Spire does Hoff Slay. Nice, nice. Sounds good. So Sector 1 we picked up, what, the Flak, the Burst 1, a Firebomb, an NG, a Mantis. I'm losing track. So I got a free heavy in the same fight. I was able to afford the weapon buffer, relater manifester. Just free. I saw the clip of that. We got a rock and a heavy laser 2 at the same event. That was pretty great. So yeah, we're in Sector 4. We're in Sector 4 with this. I'm holding on to the boarding drone for blue options. I don't know why, but I am. Oh, I mean, I just said why. Okay. Yes, I need more money. I need it. It's gonna be close. Boo. Boo, I say. Disappointing. Disappointed, chat. Alright, well, that was 3 worthless jumps. Awesome. I think we're gonna have a rumble. Gonna have a rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. And a med bay. So we know how this works. Yay, we got a fuel. See? Precious, precious fuel. Everybody comes back. I keep my FTL charging so we get out of here before the ASB fires. And we're good. So, this was Zoltan controlled. This was Zoltan homeworld. This was Zoltan controlled. I guess I gotta go to this Zoltan controlled sector, right? So I get double reds. Cause, yeah. Hacking should be more expensive and flak less common. No, no, hacking's so good. You don't even know, Twinge. You don't even know hacking's so good. Cause FTL's super boring without hacking. Like, it's super boring with hacking, but without it, it's even more boring. Cause you're just shooting ships. But with hacking, oh, you get crew kills. And that's the good stuff. 1, 2, exit, dive, again. Ew. Not really in love with this sector in terms of diving, but... Okay, so we can go 1, we go 2, we go 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Crew kills with ion and stun bombs. Are you talking up stun bombs in my chat? Because that's how you get banned. I allow for a wide variety of opinions, but I won't let that. We found the Great Eye. I should do this. I should do this for the money, but I'm not, because I named my crew after my chat, and you trust me to take care of you, as I always have, one way or another. Sure. I really should be floating money to buy, For the third time, you find the source of a distress call, and for the third time, a small research station appears to have caught on fire. Got out of control, threatening to destroy the station. Their small fire suppression system. There's gotta be a recall at this point, right? You know these were sold to them by some slugs. Like, that's what happened. There's just a slug one sector ahead of us pawning off garbage fire suppression systems. Send your rock crew member in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast, except in the last sector and the sector before that. Disperse as much fire suppression as possible at the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Hey, automated reloader. That's cool. Oh, they're insurance scams? Oh, that sounds likely. Sounds very slug-like. Are there any, like, blue options in Zoltan sectors I should be, like, thinking about? Like, I should be thinking about that I don't somehow already have? Like, does level 3 sensors get me something extra cool? Teleporter, level 1, level 2, which I have. Medbay, level 3, no. Sensors, level 3. Ooh, what's the level 3 option for sensors that's, like, super extra cool? Federation base, guaranteed weapon. Okay, well, if I get that quest, then we'll upgrade. That only makes sense. Level 3 sensors is amazing. I don't know if I can trust you, Thomas, on account of you being Thomas, and we're talking about sensors. I know how you work. Nearby moon. That's fine. I just need one of their weapons offline. And they have to get through 3 shields and a lot of evasion. And their weapons are offline. Let's buy them to assert your dominance. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't asserting my dominance by diving every sector with impunity. You're distrusting me? He spreads lies. I mean, that's true. Barb does. But that doesn't mean everything he says is a lie. I mean, when he said I was a cheater and a terrible person, that was definitely true. Definitely true. Why did I power up my clone bay? Why? Ion Storm. This was so embarrassing. This run has been... Okay, I don't know, for emergency purposes. This doesn't have the same swag factor. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, true swags. Has there done still sieges before? That's important because you have a slug. I guess we'll fight it. We'll fight ya. Alright. Those are weapons. Should be able to, like, two-cycle, essentially. Those were some weapons. See, you're good at FTL, obvious, and no pause. Right, obviously. I would have paid money to see a no-pause player win that Zoltan C run. I would pay money to have seen... Okay, 1, 2, store, just hawk our wares. When Twitch talks about FTL, it is law. Oh, okay. Like, the problem isn't drone parts. Like, the problem is very much not drone parts. A little bit fuel. It's a little bit about fuel. The resist. Where's your scrap? It's a little silly, and I still haven't used that domain. It was an inside joke from like 2005. Wow. No, John. Yeah, I guess we're still going store. I have stuff I need to sell. And fuel that I need to buy. Intruders! Wow, these like weapon systems have not been jokes, by the way. They've been very, very serious weapon systems. Double Mantis. Best of my best. Alright, human. Core Sigma, you got this. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, this became decidedly less fun. Oh, they got the O2? Are you? Alright, fine. Hey, Squigga. Hello, Squigga. Hello, bald people. Welcome, welcome. How was Houghton time? I believe that's what you're up to. Hello, blind umpire. Alright, we need to, like, preserve the oxygen. We need to preserve the oxygen. Okay, their weapon systems can't harm me as long as I have a single shield up. Quad Mantis. They're fast. Oh wait, didn't I just say I needed to preserve my oxygen? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. They went with the solo? Wow, okay. How's the run going? We might have had the run 1 in Sector 1, so it's going really well. Right, I can fix this oxygen. Alright. So we're doing really well. Thank you once again, everybody, for stopping by. So yeah, this is, we're playing some FTL. Doing hard mode. We're in Sector 5. Oh, that's gonna be a dive if I don't take the store. Yeah, this is Sector 5. It's been riches. Just tons and tons of quality stuff. So doubt I'll screw it up. There's always the possibility, I guess. Store. Did get some of our fuel back, though. Hi. No, no. I could buy stun bomb to sell stun bomb. I really don't need backup DNA bank. In case I pick up another augment. Like, reloader is potentially useful for taking down Zoltan shields in Phase 3. So keep that. Don't need crew. Don't need those weapons. Is there anything else I want to sell? I'm still holding on the boarding drone just for random blue options, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want. Nope. We're good. Alright, I got a burst 2 and a burst 3. Spooky. I mean, essentially we kill them before anything bad happens. That's the plan. Oh! Especially when my crew are actually not in the teleporter. No. Alright, took the Zoltan down. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you've been following along, but I did complete my playthrough of Dark Souls. So I've been, like, talking about that on and off on the evening. My, like, general impressions. I do find it really weird that, like, the DLC was so good Like, in terms of, like, sections of the game I played, I think the DLC was, like, the best in terms of fights, boss fights particularly. Which I guess this really matters. It was, like, best in terms of fights and, like, less annoying stuff. Hail them. Chat needs its fuel. Good, 2 more fights. Federation scum, that's rude. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we could just probably hack weapons. Or I could just eat a missile and not use a drone part. No, that's an ion intruder. It's probably fine. So we take 2 damage to save on a drone part, get 38 scrap. Fix it. Actually, go ahead, fix this one first. It's kind of messed up. No, my door system is broken, so I can't actually open my doors. I think we'll actually have some of the Mantis do repairs on the breach. You got this. I believe in you. So what might seem cruel is actually cruel, but I'm killing off my crew here because they'll respawn in my clone bay at full health. They'll lose some of their skills, but it's more important that they're at full health. Wow, you survived. Good job. So yeah, Mantis B, the only real trouble with Mantis B is just getting out of Sector 1. Alright, Thomas, well thank you for stopping by. I will see you around. Yeah, this doesn't matter anymore. And so now, like, we're just diving because we can get away with it. We're just building up as much money for, I guess, bragging purposes. To say that we got a bunch of money. Good dodges. Just needed a couple. Nice. Alright, and we vent them again, because we're going to need them in the dive. The money is for my retirement fund? Sure, sure, sure. Student loan is no joke. If the Federation falls, you won't have to pay taxes on this income. So they stay forever? Oh, so it's just all yours. I mean, I didn't clone them. I don't think I've cloned those 2 yet. Yet being the really important word of that sentence. Dive. How gross is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit gross. Just skosh. Oh, I screwed up. I shouldn't have let 2 boarded. Well, with the 5 crew, it was a problem anyways. So they're boarding into my doors. Yeah. Alright. I probably should have just hacked shields then. Yeah, it's like way too many dodges. There's like too many shots I need to land. And ASB can hit my clone bay. Got the dodge though. That's still charging. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna try and shoot them to death at this point. Are you for real? Okay, so now I'm just gonna be taking damage. I don't like having action joint activity. Yeah, it's the issue with this particular ship. I should have held onto projectiles. It's also a level 3 medbay. Now they can DPS down though. Alright. Also a mistake. Start fixing that. We're getting back in time. Misplay. I know. Well, that was misplays. I can't leave. I can't leave my crew behind. Nope. So, yeah, I just took another 3 damage I didn't have to. I shouldn't have had to. Actually, I shouldn't have taken any of that. Rebels. Seven damage. It's like a lot of damage. If only had a repair arm to fix our ship. No. No, if only I just, like, didn't board and screwed that up, like, 3 different ways. Okay, Ion Storm, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. We'll see if I do this smart. If we find a storm, we repair up, everything's fine. I mean, we're still at half hull, so. We're far from being anything resembling trouble. I just need to, like, not do that again. I need to not take 7 damage in a fight, and then take it another 7 damage, essentially. Rebel scum is waiting. Okay, beam drone. That's like 3 shields territory. already got the pilot, so... There goes my clone bay. Fort Force wrapping an ion bomb, though. Alright, you go fix that. Everyone come back. Actually, the 3 clone bay will heal most of that up. Alright, 1. Like I said, I should try and find a store, so we'll go like 1, see if this is it, 2, see if those it, 3. That actually does connect. Had a Fed seed run the other day. I was hacking an ion bomb. I had an ion bomb once, and I just so don't use it. So I hit them in their, like a pirate ship in their med bay, and then they were still healing, and I couldn't figure it out for like 15 seconds. It's like, what's going on? Why is the game broken? Because I had a Zoltan in there. Zoltan doesn't care. Sultans do not care. Oh yeah, no, this is fine. Take weapons and ion weapons. Five fuel, 51 scrap. Stores? No, they are fights though. 1, 2, 1, 2. I might be able to get the 3, but then if those are stores, we're missing out. Yeah, well, I mean, it used to be that you could just like stun lock with ion bomb alone. I even bought the ion bomb. You know, other people can hear you say that, right? Or read you writing that. The boarding bot. Ooh, that. Okay. Time to be serious. What's weird is that's actually not going to pull the pilot. Can I go into a different room to pull the pilot? I can. Okay, so that worked. Alright, so now we're good. The pilot's gonna show up anyways. The only problem is now they can get in the med bay. Hurt up somehow. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll live! I mean, not them. Their ship will live. That's what I was talking about. Alright, Naomi. 7th. Yeah, let's just refresh everybody. Beep, beep, beep. I always farm it up. I do have to say that, you know, watching, like, people play FTL so much that, like, picking up, like, the different styles of the individuals is so like you can be like, oh yeah, like that's the thing Far would do. Crow wouldn't have. Something along those lines. And we'll have like our little signatures, our trademarks. We might actually have to defense drone here. Oh, he's right. Sure. Except spelling Kappa. Bam! Got him! Did I do that right? Did I say got him right? Yeah, I'm cool now. Yeah. Alright, I really don't want that missile to fire. Ever again. Particularly because my drone could get distracted by the asteroids. Huh. Sketchy. Sure, we'll pretend that was the least charged, or most charged, on that side of the ship. You tell yourself that, FTL. Alright. Well, this is an interesting terminology, and not to be like, because there are people who like make seriously bad, they're decisions I disagree with, but they were like serious in their making. So I don't know what that would constitute. Hey, it's a store. All right, get some repairs. Huh? Wow, there's just all weapons. All weapons. Nice. We're fine. Everything's okay. Shots actually landed. That's good stuff. Okay, I can probably go 1, 2. Do I need to? Am I like, oh, this is a repair, then we don't have to go. Let's just go to the store. I almost want more projectiles over the heavy laser 1. Like, that makes more sense. And which is bad, is because I had that originally. Like, I had that, and I sold it, and I was like, eh. But then that one fight just happened, and it was just like, that did not go the way I wished it to have. Okay. We got that, power, we got battery, so that's all good. I really don't want to run out of drone parts. Intruders on board. That's a lot of intruders. I was there. Shh. Huh? Binned it. I didn't turn off the oxygen, it was level 2. Quad kill. I stole a flak earlier on this run. It wasn't being a chat cry, I just wanted projectiles I could target. Those are like my train crew. Could you leave them alone, please? No points. Yeah, I'm still spending it like as soon as I get it. It's like, might as well. Might as well. Hey, T-Rex, how you doing? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, thank you. You guys could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, thank you. Why? Why? Thoughts? Pretty much the ones I had while I was like playing it, you know. There's some like really top tier like decisions, and then some like mind-boggling ones I just don't get. So level design, great, solid. Music, the balancing that in terms of like you can use any weapon and what styles, though I haven't played like the other styles that are like viable. You know, I like that. But then there's like the things I blow my mind are like massive areas hidden behind multiple secret walls. DLC that you need somebody to tell you where it's located. Like the whole concept about we want the game to not talk to you, but we hope that you go on message boards and hear from people or read the soap so that you can know where stuff is located, like, is really strange to me. And in certain ways, that doesn't really work out. There's a lot of stuff that just flat out is not explained. Like, I don't really know how covenants work. I didn't really touch miracles or spells. I started a second run, and I couldn't figure out how to use a bow. Like, I was like, how do you even use a bow and arrow in that game? I had to look it up, and which was weird. I was like, oh, because you have to hold, like, 2 buttons to get the reticle. That's a guaranteed fight. That could be 2 empties. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, spoilers are allowed. I looked up some stuff. I know I missed Ash Lake, because I also missed the Hollows. I didn't, like, kill the princess. Yeah, I missed some zones. Zones. And I had chat help me find 2 of them. Help to find the DLC in the Painted Worlds. Ooh, okay. Demand the surrender of their goods. Double missiles? No. No thank you. Alright, it's gonna take him a while to get through that. Is the plan just to shoot the medbay? and then just rush them down for the kill. True dead, search ship, find military grade weaponry, ion charger. It's possible we actually hold on to that. It's really good at taking down Zoltan shields, so... Need whatever help I can get for phase 3. Yeah, I flat out walked past Big Hat Logan, like, just completely... Even though you hadn't. Right, because I had humanity. Because humanity is what allows you... Yeah, you get invaded when you're a human, right? Yeah, no, somebody told me that afterwards as well. Like, the whole humanity thing. There's so many different aspects of humanity that are just, like, not there. It's like, what? Oh, popular all of a sudden, yeah. I just told chat, and I will repeat it. If you or a loved one, probably should have this conversation with them too, it's never too young, have been kidnapped by snake people and a non-snake person who precedes a boulder flying through a wall, walks past your cage in which you are ensnared, maybe call out to them. Let them know that you're there. Food for thought, at the least. I don't know, whenever chat starts moving, I always have, like, hesitant to look over. I was like, yeah, someone's spoiling stuff. And they were. Clearly. Probably. 4 projectiles. Oh, I gotta get in there. They got a, Essentially, it's a 4-shielded ship. $20 scrap and a Hermes. Cool. 2, 3, and then 4. This is a spoiler alert. Continue. Fend for myself, attack and escape. Wow, those are some really slow weapons. Do I just, like, beat you down before they even fire? I gotta kill you, all of you, in, like, under 20 seconds, essentially. Or I can just hit you with the weapons. No! No, I had no idea. I was, like, looking up, like, quests, because I missed, like, every single quest. Like, I thought I completed that one. I was like, at least I got one done. They're like, actually, you could go and bring them back. I was like, oh, God, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. There's no, like, this is a thing to do. So that, there's so much, so that kind of bothers me. Like, there's so much content you miss out on, and at the same time, you're dealing with things like the muck rolling, the bad boss fights. There are several bad boss fights. Hey, Blawwolf. Aw, appreciate it. Game, like, the entire game is about doing the entire game over and over. Yeah, and... like, roguelikes, this game, I'm doing the same things over and over again, except I'm not, because the enemies are different, right? But in that one, you're not even running through levels to get to a boss, because they just don't have a save file outside the boss. So you can just do that fight over, and part of it is going through that area. And again, you do get good enough that you just, like, you parry all the knights, because you can, because you've killed them 100 times over. Oh, boss weapons. Yes, yeah, no, that one, that was another one. The, you had to, like, upgrade a specific weapon to a level before they would actually turn into a boss weapon. Should we go shields 4? The answer was yes. Chat, the answer was yes. Thanks for playing along. There's a couple that are worth it, probably. I got a clone bay. 42 scrap and a stun bomb. Well, this run is ruined. Thank you, stun bomb. We were all having a good time, and then you showed up to ruin it. A little bit. So apparently, Borman, Snivy, can you take over a nebula? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, apparently you're just a bad person if you beat Sif. Though you have to beat Sif. 1, 2. Is that super greedy? The answer is yes. Yeah, I did not meet. I didn't. That probably was off the cat that apparently I walked past like 5 times just sitting on the wall. Just sitting there. And I was like, where the heck was this thing? Wow, that was a lot of shots colliding. Oh no. Tried to. Yeah, like anything that had to do with the convents or whatever, like I did like none of that. Yeah, aw. But you still gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we'll get a power bar. We'll get level 7 engines now, I guess. Actually, let's... that's probably gonna be more useful. It's all relative at this point, by the way. It's very... Wow, just the insta-teleport over. Into an empty room, it seems. Nope. They're in my hacking. Trying to get into my piloting. Rude. Okay, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 damage to take this offline. Which is like everything has to hit, basically. But they don't have anybody piloting, so... Now we'll take out their clone bay. Cool. I mean, if I'm diving in a nebula, I'm fine. Like, ASB would be an issue, but that's about it. And we got more money. Yeah, I guess it's just like if you click on the bonfire or not. I assumed I had the bad one once Frempt was like, I'm out of here. I barely talked to Frempt, and apparently Frempt, like, just gives you money. Oh! I didn't know that you go to the island and you throw garbage into a nest and you get Titanite. Because of course you do. What a fool was I. That's a thing people clearly figured out. Like, it's not a major thing. I mean, the game totally functions without it, but it's like, what? I would never talk to the one chaos person. I never talked to them. Pretty much anything having to do with miracles or pyromancy. All that. Nope. Alright, let's try not to screw this one up this time. Let's try. Okay. Alright, well, them not having a weapon system makes my life easier. Got the dodge. Really? How is... Fully trained, level 6 engines. But that would have clipped us. Alright, if we're gonna get hit though, we're leaving. I'm not eating damage just for score's sake. Last time I had to get my crew back. Okay, we're still here. What's my overall score? I mean, so my system is pretty much like, really? Really? We're not gonna make a bunch of money here. Like, I think I still recommend it. Because there are some really cool things that it does that I hadn't experienced in gaming. But it's just like asterisk, caveat. There's also large swaths of it that are just, like, I have no idea. I can't explain Capra Demon. I cannot explain Capra Demon at all. And I know it's just like one boss fight, but there's Capra Demon, the 3 demons that they're the exact same boss, 2 other bosses just become regular characters, and then you're like, well, you're reusing bosses, you have these bad fights, and then you go like into Bed of Chaos, and you're just like, what? What happened there? The camera, the locking on system, the... Ugh. Rawr. We're having a fun run. I need fights. I don't need fights, I prefer fights. So normally my system's like, quest marker. Is like... Average is strengths and weaknesses, or just I just felt it was kind of meh. I can't say it's meh because it did hit certain emotional reactions from me, good and bad. But the fact that it had good ones, like I still actually want to play it again. Like I look forward to playing through it with all the information and trying to see what that experience is like. So, you know, I had to give credit for that. But I could I wouldn't hold it against people for not, I guess. Like, I'm glad that I experienced Dark Souls. I have no inclination to play another Dark Souls game, though. We should probably go to the store and sell some stuff. Well, right now I'm doing it as a cleric. And I honestly almost stopped because I got stuck on Capra Demon again for almost 2 hours. Like, Capra Demon kept doing the overhead slam as soon as you walked into the room, and I was getting stunned. And, like, the times that I wasn't getting stunned, I just got surrounded by the dogs. Yeah. Beam drone. We should probably take the beam drone. Okay. Less damage, but more projectiles, but it's slower. You're gone. You're gone. You're toast. We can do that. Do I care about boarding with a boarding drone at this point? No. Yeah, so I already fought... I fought the butterfly. I was like, I'm gonna fight butterfly when I'm not overpowered, and nope, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same fight where I just sat there and dodged some attacks, and then it sat down, and I just zapped it. Well, I rushed 25 Faith to join Sunbro, so I got Lightning Bolt attack that hits for like 300. It's super slow. So it took me a while to like find enough space to take down the gargoyles, but I got there. Advanced FTL navigation. Ooh. I don't think that actually gets me anything. Probably not. I don't want help. Like, yeah, tell me where stuff is located, or like how something works. I actually tried looking up like cleric guides, and they're all over the place. They're just like, this is what you do at level 60. Cool. So what do I do at the start of the game? Well, you wanna do this thing. I was like, oh, okay. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Like, you get this key, and then essentially, like, the master key, which like breaks the game nearly, because you just like run through and go through any of the doors you want to, and so you can just like grab overpowered stuff. It's like, oh, okay, I see how that works. Yeah, phase 3, we'll take that. I'll buy the extra drone parts. I mean, we'll get 10 heals. We're not 100% safe. Did I do a suicide run down the pinwheel? Hey, Dash. Apparently my alert stopped working. Exclamation point. It's me. Hello, and welcome. How are you doing? We're in Sector 7 of a pretty carried FTL run, not gonna lie. I've been amazing, but I've been really carried. Yeah. One, two. So I guess we got like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're not gonna get like any fights in this sector, and it's just gonna like kill the score. Long range. Save the NG or save the drone schematic? Chat. Okay, we'll save the NG. Drone schematic can sell for more money. That doesn't actually improve my score, but we'll save the NG. And NG's now free. You're free, NG. Be free. Really? Search. 5 free damage. Okay. Guess I don't have any blue options with all my shenanigans. Be free. Listen to your problem. Mantis crew member? No, human. Yeah, we'll human it up. Return them home, and we'll have them look at our engines, which is 80 scrap. That was an 80 scrap reward for that jump. Yeah, no crystals? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. Couldn't manufacture that. 2, 3. That's probably not 4, but I'm taking a fight. Get to the storage cache. Yes. Can hack forever. Forever. Probably not actually forever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's pretty good evasion. I'll give you that. Alright, well, put up my defense drone, because apparently I can't land. There's actually a really good chance the ship has like 46% evasion or something equally absurd, so... There we go. What else did I remember reading up that I was like, what is that thing? 41, a repair burst. For Thomas, now that Thomas isn't here, shh, don't tell Thomas. I kind of want to go to the store just for the repairs. Just want repairs, because we'll get 10 hull repairs. Backup DA day by scrap recovery arm. Too late, scrap recovery arm. You can have this. Attack the ship. Okay. I mean, if it's a Hermes, I fire faster. Okay, we turn off the oxygen. We need to run you up there, though. That's gonna happen. No triple scrap recovery arm. Can't remember what run I had that on. Okay, but we bored in the shields, so no piloting. You should probably go back to your ship. You should probably just go back to your ship. Thank you. 4 fuel, 67 scrap. It's good rewards. I haven't seen Feels Batman in forever. I forgot I even had that. Scary. Is grabbing an anti-personnel drone. Sure. Well, I'm already diving. 1, 2... Skip a few. I could upgrade my drones. It's not really worth it. Upgrading drone control all the way is so much money. Assistance. Intruders on board. Foolish meat sacks. Hey. Hey, that was the exact same thing, Karumi said. Suspicious. That's very suspicious. Also, doors. 1, 2... So we can't actually take damage this fight. They have 3 projectiles and a pike beam, and we have 4 shields. The problem is, though, they do have a medbot dispersal unit, like NGs do. Come on. Oh, like, why aren't you hurrying up? Maybe because it's not fully powered. That could be a reason. Maybe. $67 scrap. Hey, we're back to having fuel again. Nice. Sure. You'll be fine. 114 scrap. Buffer point in the weapons. Yay. I actually don't know if this is going to be like a 7K run. Normally when you're this close to being like fully upgraded, but we had so much free stuff. I'm going to have to actually rewatch this just to document how much free stuff we got. Oh wow. Okay, I see what the bar has been set at. All right, I just got their weapons offline. Nope, got the miss. And now they only have 4% evasion. GG's. Last stand. Still possibility of clone bay hack. Maybe. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gives you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What's the meaning of this? Who are you? Is that Dig Dug?" Eventually, yes. Explain your mission. Your mission. Your explanation of your mission. Yes. Is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Tercel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. It is failing fire suppression systems. Risk all, or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It is the rebel flagship and the reliance on small fire suppression system. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." It is super, super unlikely that we get a flawless. Like, normally what you need is overpowered weapons, Zoltan shield, cloaking, pre-igniter. Like, 3 out of those, and we technically have none of those. Our weapons really aren't overpowered. Like, I'm talking like halberd beam kind of stuff, 4 burst lasers, that kind of thing. Yeah, insanely RNG. I don't have a Zoltan shield. I don't have cloaking. Base. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Hi there. Okay, well, no one's flying it, so that's good. So we're just trying to kill them before their weapons fire here. 69 scrap and a life form scanner. Okay. Oh, chat. So, like, we upgraded oxygen like that. Essentially, we would have sunk enough money to, like, fully upgrade a ship. We'll try to upgrade... this is super expensive. Look at it. It's 180 plus another 105. So it's 285 scrap plus another 50 to fully upgrade. That's, like, a lot of money. That is, like, a lot of money. That's being taken over. That one's not, though. A scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of want to do the same thing. Clone bait makes it a little bit trickier. It also makes it a little bit easier. This is a faster firing missile. Excuse me? You pilotlessly dodged all that? Oh yeah, this starts with a 4-person teleporter. I really wanted to like punch down their engines just to see what kind of levels those things were, because wow. Wow. 180, 285. So 250 scrap to go. It's possible we get that in like 3 jumps. Unlikely. Like we just get bonkers double rewards. Which can happen in this sector. This sector is really hit or miss. Like you can just find nothing. You find empty beacons, hit a couple repair stations, and you just end up with no money. Or you just get really low rewards sometimes, and then other times you just get ridiculous amounts of money. Ship detected, but yeah, no, I can't go that way. Can't. Okay, all the drone parts I'm gonna need. All of them. Yeah, these aren't fights, unfortunately. Well, unfortunate for like silly score purposes kinds of things. 4. We can go 1, 2. The greed. Prepare for a fight, absolutely. Okay, your weapons are pretty scary. Alright, look like it's coming from my clone bay. I prefer that not to happen. Oh, never mind. Guess it's gonna happen. Okay. Okay, boarding bot's gonna go. They're gonna get that clone base offline. I still win the fight. I just have to really take down this before that fires. I have 4 projectiles plus 2 damage. Could potentially hit that. 5, 6, 7. No, that should be fine. Don't you do it. 74 scrap, contact sapphires. Come on, give me money, not sincere gratitude. I hate you. Alright. At a later date, we're gonna go chase them down and murder them. Hey, Scott. That is not acceptable. Not acceptable. Alright, well, all the beacons still are live. We just need that event plus 30 scrap for a second part, you know. That's totally normal to ask for. I don't think I've ever gotten 7K with this ship. What is my Mantis B top score? 6798 is actually my top score with this ship. Okay. Again, we got lots of free stuff, though. Lots of free stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 67. Oh, it is a fight. Wow, and we might even get the repair. This could happen. So let's play carefully. Gratitude crackles? What? No. No gratitudes. No. I don't know what that is. I don't think I like it. Gotta get to the base in 3. Hi there. Defend the outpost. So that's guaranteed double rewards. Alright, like defense drone seems super appropriate here. Their doors. Wow, there's a lot of sketch here. The boarding bot, the weapons. My weapons just got hacked. There's a currency in Zelda Skyward Sword called Gratitude Crystals, and a little girl in the game calls them Gratitude Crackles. Today I learned. Not sure what, but something. Something was learned. Shoot Clone Bay. No, I really don't want this missile to fire. Wow. This is so gross. Like, they got the clone back in time? Okay, you're still alive. You're gonna get the kill, and then we'll swap out. Missile hits Clone Bay. I lose everybody. We have a bad time. Weapons just got hacked. All right. It stings how close this is. Like, it's super close. Okay, my hack's back on. They're at 100 health. Where are they going to go? Here? 17. They're losing health as it goes. $65. I need my weapons to charge faster. Must charge faster. Must charge faster. Okay, never mind. We're shooting down their weapons. We gotta bring him back. We missed so many, like, it's just a high-level clone bay that had the anti-boarding bot. Okay, I actually don't think I need shields. Okay, we're maxing our chances of bad things not happening to us. And we're also... So the worst thing to do is to put the crew in the Met clone bay, because then if it gets hit by the missile, they're all just dead. Okay. This is fine. This is breached. They might be out of drones. Okay, we can send the 2 over. Slows this down. The hacks. Thank you. $67 and $52. That was intense. I think we wait to see if maybe the repair's still there after the flagship. I mean, it's not likely. It would be score-wise better to get it now, but like I said, I don't have cloaking. I don't have amazing weapons that can just like rip the ship apart. It's a little bit intense. So yeah, cannot jump away. Thank you, Hankerton, for the follow. This is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Alright, what are you hacking? Oh, so lad, thanks. Battery. Okay, we don't, but the reason we don't put up the defense drone for this portion of the fight is we don't want to delay the hack to the point where it essentially, we shoot it down until the missiles come. We shoot down one of the missiles with our drone, the hack lands on our weapons, and then the ship's cloaking, the enemy ship, the Rebel flagship's cloaking, and hacking are both like on 2 different cooldowns, essentially locking us out of our weapons for the entire fight. So we just see what like the situation is and just play around it the best we can. Okay, so that's out of commission. I don't actually need the drone anymore. That's properly vented. Good. So if we had the situation I told you we were just avoiding with the flagship, it's a really good strategy to do to the flagship. Hack the missiles, cloak the missiles, essentially takes them offline. We board into these 2 systems, and once those are taken offline, then we just have to need 3 shields and we're 100% safe and have all the time in the world to kill their crew. Wow, apparently all the ions hit. Oh, battery hack, right. That's a thing, too. Okay. Okay, there's a fire, there's no oxygen. No point in really boarding right now. Shot my defense drone. Alright, they're starting to do repairs. Okay, let's pounce and kill these people. Actually, I think I'm really late on this, doing it what I want it to, but... We're just really trying to slow them down. Okay. some of my shots landed. And board. Okay. Probably should have hacked there, just to make sure that we landed. Let's kill them before they run away. Nice. And we can just chill in that room, and we're good. Let's start the hack now. Try and snipe the med bay. Do I let one live? Maybe. Oh no, the med bay's broken. No. Leaving one alive has the benefit of not initiating the auto takeover. Yeah, they're screaming, why me? This thing is completely shot, and yet it's gonna repair itself somehow. Some way. Also... Okay, it's fine. No, shoot. I have to wait. So, if he is in between the missile room and the shield room when I kill the ship, there's a chance that he just disappears. So, I'm waiting to not have that happen. Nice. Take the repair. Alright, we jump back to the base. Alright, I want 4 shields. We'll need hacking, our defense drone to shoot down their boarding drone. But we do go 4 strong, just trying to, like, focus taking that missile offline as soon as possible. So our boarder should be able to take down the missile before it fires. So we're going to put our shots into their lasers so that doesn't time with their drone surge. That's technically that's why drone surges get bad, is that all 3 laser shots hit, and it creates a really wide window for the drones to just rip you apart. You chase down the flagship, discovers heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicators redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay, so I'm going to be slightly delayed because they're there. Also, defense drone. Nice. Goblin Juggler, the one, the only, the myth, the legend. Hello, Goblin. How are you doing? Assume you were doing some pinball. Welcome. You may be, if you're familiar with Goblin Juggler, you're probably a little bit familiar with FTL. This is the final boss. We're in phase 2. It's a pretty good looking run, if I do say so myself. So I do. Alright, let's let him leave. Okay. Alright, 55% evasion, 4 shields game, don't do this. Alright. Well, safe travels, thank you again for stopping by. Yeah, imagine the lasers firing. That was really close. Alright, well, we'll put everybody here because we can just bring them back now. actually need that anymore. Imagine needing that anymore. I can't dodge more than I'm currently dodging, game. Nice. Alright, as soon as we gain the upper hand, F-tail jump. So someone's gonna get mind controlled, and we have to break through a very large Zoltan shield. My best bet really is just to kill the person who gets mind controlled and clone them back. Hopefully not our pilot. Hopefully. You're not certain how they keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. So we can't board them anyways. So beam drone go, all of our weapons are go. Max dodge, weapons. All right, we got a buffer point there, so that's not actually an issue. We should be able to distract without much of a problem. Oh, no, 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 no. Why? Why did that happen? I clipped it while moving the Mantis. It's not good. Shouldn't do that. Beam drone has done its job. Okay. Whatever. Okay, mind control's over. Okay, no dodges. I really wondered what the fire chance on these things are, because it seems really high. Not just because it's happening right now, but that was also the wrong firing order. Cool. So we're good here. We bring everybody back because they're our crew. They're very precious. GG's. So thank you, Course Sigma, 7th the Human, the 7th Brigade, Guybring Camel, Faith, DS Ben, Dig Dug, and Kurumi for joining the crew. Yeah, that run was bonkers. I'm now on a 10-0 streak with the Mantis B. It seems like I've figured it out. I mean, that run was, again, it was really silly. Alright, so what was the final tally? 73-62. Yeah, that's not too surprising. 362. 24/700 scrap collected, 60 ships defeated, 111 beacons. We went through like 3 different Zoltan sectors. Nice. All right, and with that, I will be calling it an evening, but don't leave just yet. We're gonna send a raid. Carry on the love from all the wonderful hosts that have been bestowed upon me this eve, and I do appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh, McQueeb.